Damon's skepticism wasn't just a feeling, it was a full-blown mission. He dove headfirst into an investigation, determined to find a rational explanation. He started with the hospital's security cameras, meticulously reviewing every angle. He checked the footage from the parking lot, then expanded his search to street recordings from nearby businesses. The result was always the same: nothing. The video showed a pristine, white blanket of snow, disturbed only by his own footprints. It was as if the mysterious man had never been there. He didn't stop there. He interviewed the nurses on duty, one by one. Did they see a man in a simple tunic walk past their station? Did anyone unusual enter or leave the hospital around that time? Again, nothing. Blank stares and polite confusion were all he got. No one saw a thing. The more Damon searched for a logical answer, the more the illogical truth began to close in on him, sending a shiver down his spine. It was unnerving. And then there was the verse the man spoke. It echoed in his mind. When he mentioned it to Maya, her eyes widened. She quoted another verse, one she had heard in her own vision while she was unconscious. Both verses were about Jesus. How could this be? How could two different people, one awake and lucid, the other in a coma, encounter the same man, hear the same message? Was Jesus Christ actually appearing to them? Damon shook his head, pushing the thought away. He refused to accept it. Not yet. There had to be another explanation. 2 nights later, the fragile peace was shattered. Damon was sitting by Maya's bedside, holding her hand, when she suddenly gasped, her free hand clutching her chest in pain. Maya, stay with me," he pleaded, his voice cracking with fear. The rhythmic beeping of the heart monitor dissolved into a chaotic, high-pitched alarm. Doctors and nurses swarmed into the room, their faces etched with urgency. "Her heart is crashing," one of them shouted. The world tilted on its axis for Damon. He stumbled back, his legs giving out from under him, and he collapsed to the floor, hot tears streaming down his face. "No, please, no. God, if you're real, don't take her. Please don't take my sister," he sobbed, his words lost in the noise of the medical emergency. And then, silence. The frantic beeping stopped. The doctors froze. In that sudden, deafening quiet, a voice spoke. It wasn't loud, but it was clear, and it wasn't coming from the room. It echoed from within Damon's very soul. "Blessed are those who have not seen, yet believe." Damon slowly lifted his tear-stained face, and there he was, standing in the corner of the room, bathed in a soft, ethereal light. This time, it was different. A nurse, busy checking a machine, walked right through him, completely oblivious, as if he were made of air. Damon's breath caught in his throat. He struggled to form the words, his voice a hoarse whisper. "Who are you?" The man stepped forward, and with each step, the very air in the room seemed to vibrate with an ancient, unimaginable power. He looked at Damon with eyes that held the wisdom of eternity, and spoke with a voice that was both gentle and thunderous. "Before Abraham was, I am." As the words settled in Damon's heart, an explosion of pure, brilliant light filled the room, so bright Damon had to shield his eyes. In that instant, the flat line on the monitor jumped, a steady, strong rhythm returning. Maya took a sharp, deep breath, a breath full of life and strength. And just as quickly as he had appeared, the man was gone.